Dear friends, I am so happy to be with you all to discuss about the mysterious things happening all around us every time. One of the mysterious subject is our own earth. When we call earth, we every time say our earth to be our mother, because in this particular subject we deal with how our mother earth preserve, protect and transform her intelligence and the life force which is stored inside her core, which has been received from other galaxies and the stars and the neighboring planets. Here in this subject there is a brief discussion about antimaterial factors and antimaterial world which is not visible to us. I am very sure that one day materialistic scientists will discover the eternal antimaterial world which has so far, so long been unknown to the wanglers of gross materialism. When we talk about anti-material world or the unseen world or the unknown world, there is a difficulty for everybody to explain and to prove what actually the immaterial or the anti-material is. Let me quote an article which is published by Times of India on October 27, 1959.
The Times of India, October 27, 1959, published the news release. Stockholm, October 26, 1959, two American atomic scientists were awarded the 1959 Nobel Physics Prize today for the discovery of the antiproton, proving that matter exists in two forms, as particles and antiparticles. They are Italian-born Dr. Emilio Segri, 69, and Dr. Owen Chamberlain, born in San Francisco. According to one of the fundamental assumptions of the new theory, there may exist another world or an anti-world built up of antimatter. This antimaterial world would consist of atomic and subatomic particles spinning in reverse orbits to those of the world we know. If these two worlds should ever clash, they would both be annihilated in one binding flash.
I like to discuss about the unseen and unknown force by which our mother receives from the galaxies and from the other planets and stars and is stored inside her core and is being filtered and distributed through different layers of our planet. This vital energy or the life force which is being stored inside the core, which is almost made up of sulfur and nickel, with a diameter of 2400 kilometers and also temperatures probably between 9000 to 13,000 Fahrenheit, which is so hot as that of the surface of the sun. Core, which is about 2300 kilometers in thickness and also having a temperature of 7000 to 9000 Fahrenheit, is also very hot. And one of the things which the science says that the outer core is highly magnetic. I believe that this is the brain of our Mother Earth, where decisions are made, things are stored inside it, and every information is being stored and analyzed and distributed through different layers of the earth through the outer layer to the crust, which is nearly 40 kilometers in thickness on the coastal area, and when it comes to the beneath the sea level, seabed, it is considered to be 8 kilometers in thickness. All the living things and Mother Earth transfer her love, care, care, and her life force from different layers, filtering it through different power sources and substations, power substations, reducing it, filtering it, analyzing it, compressing it, and making it useful for the living beings. Take an example about how electricity is being produced. Electricity, with the electricity which comes to the powerhouse is too high, which we cannot use it. But it is stored in the powerhouse. It is being transported through the heavy cables or heavy KV lines to the substations. And in the substations, it is again filtered and it is stepped down. And it has been distributed through smaller lines to the users, end users. The same way, Mother Earth absorbs the energy from the galaxies, different planets, and also from the stars. It stores in the core, it keeps there, and it analyzes, and it knows how the energy has to be distributed throughout the earth by various objects like stones, metals, minerals, and all sort of things which you see on the crust of the earth. So when we see a particular stone or when you see a rock piece, these are the substations where this energy is being stored and filtered. All the metals like gold, copper, nickel, aluminum, everything has got different properties, we all know. Everything has got its own characteristic. So these things absorbs this particular energy from the core, which is being transmitted by the Mother Earth to the outer core, and it receives the energy, it filters it, it keeps it impact inside these metals, and energy which is being transmitted by our Mother Earth from the core and is being filtered through the outer core, through the outmost part we call this as the crust, which contains all these minerals, metals, and everything, whatever forms we see outside the crust, where the plant grows. Now the plant absorbs this energy which has been transmitted through different layers, which has been filtered and transmitted to different layers with the small substations like the stones like diamond, all type of stones, rocks, everything. It all has different characteristic. Just we told before that all the metals has got different properties and different characteristic. When the root passes through this particular metal, it absorbs different energy levels into its stem, and finally it grows with the help of sunlight. Again it has been refined, and the plant itself lives with that life force, and it is ready to be supplied to us or to every living organisms in this whole world. Here the plant is very important, or the tree or the plant kingdom is the most important, and it is the filter by which it takes the energy or it takes the life force from the mother and it transmitted, or it has been given to the all creatures which lives around it. So if plants are not there, the whole link it goes off, and finally it is a big disaster. Here, just for you, I have made an oil painting